Hi. So I just woke up from I pulled over um to take a nap, to rest my eyes, so to speak. I'm headed back um to my city that I live in, that I'm doing van life in and everything. Um because I was at home, like in my home state. I went home to drop my daughter off. And we got an email, um gosh, a day or two ago, from my employer to let us know that they're going to shut our office down completely to the public. Um, and they wanted everyone to go home. We're still working from home, so we're teleworking. But I needed to drop my daughter off and come back to this large city that I reside in. Um, to get some stuff out my office, because I had originally I already knew that they were going to eventually shut down all of the different small towns, large towns, and big offices, because this virus, this is bad. It looks like this is going to be really, really, really bad. So I wasn't prepared, so to speak. I was a little prepared, but I wasn't that prepared. I didn't get my doggone laptop charger. There's some stuff I need to do with my mail, so I got to go back. I have to go back to the state that I live in, um, and get my mail forwarded to my mom's house. But I, I'm sitting here this entire trip driving here, and even when I was at my mom's house, I was like, "Oh my God, I'm nervous. What if they quarantine me, make me quarantine in this state versus being able to leave out that state and come back home to my home state?" I am so because I have like this little cough. It's not the virus. I promise you, I've had this cough for some time now. But what if I get stuck and my daughter, she's at home? I don't know. Like, this is kind of nervous. This is scary. This is a pandemic. What is a pandemic? I mean, I know what a pandemic is, but would y'all have ever thought in our lifetime we would experience something like this? I'm feeling so I'm so scared right now. And it's not that I'm afraid that I'm gonna get this virus. I'm scared because my daughter is 8 hours away from me. And I'm going over here to this large city, and I have to be nervous, or have to be extra careful to make sure that I don't get around anyone, get too close to anyone, because I wanted to go to the office, go get my mail. I was gonna grocery shop because, like, in my hometown, it's expensive for no reason, compared to where I live now. So I was gonna grocery shop for the house because I'm going to quarantine. I'm doing life at home. Like, I went straight where I'm from to the south, y'all, because yeah, I'm not going to be in a large city by myself and a 2-year-old, and there's this massive virus that's going around. And, like, if I have to grocery shop, then I have to be scared, like, oh my God, did someone touch the buggy? Even though I spray the buggy before, I put my daughter in it. But what if they shut down things? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this looks like. Like when I was at home when we first got home to my mom's house, um, I was watching the news and it was like they kept reporting, oh, you saw those children in their college campuses. They could not come home. They had to quarantine like for 14 days and not even quarantine. Like they couldn't catch a flight. If they were in college abroad, they can't come home. I'm just going up the road to a whole nother state, 2, 3 states over, but still, what if they tell me, nope, you're here in this state right now? Or, or because I know my family loves my daughter so much. What if my family say, hey, no, you just came back from that large city. Um, didn't you say that you were nervous being there anyway? Because this virus could possibly, already be, bad in your city that you live in. Well, why don't you quarantine from your daughter for 2 weeks? I, I'm, I don't know what to say right now, except for this feels, this is brand new. Well, duh, because it's a pandemic and we never experienced anything like this. I've never experienced being a mom, and like the only thing I can think about is I'm not with my baby. She's with my family. I know they love her. They'll keep her safe. But what if I come home and I have this virus? Or what if I come home? Or what if I can't even come home? I'm only going to be here for a day or two. But a lot of stuff can happen. A lot of stuff can happen in 2 days, right? I'm sad. I'm looking around because I pulled over at a truck stop. I think this is like my favorite place to pull over whenever I commute back and forth from my home to here. Um and it's a lot of people here. So I wonder, I don't like, are they trying to get out, or it's a lot of people at this rest stop. Um wow, a lot of trucks and a lot of vans and RVs here. On my way um back here to the city, um well, I'm not in the city yet. I'm on my way. But on my way driving, it's so many trucks on the road. It was so many trucks, y'all. Like, wow. And I mean, typically, generally, when I travel, I like to travel like at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. But and so I do see a lot of 18 wheelers, but and no one's on the road with me. But this commute here, 18 wheeler after 18 wheeler after 18 wheeler, it was so many um truckers with me. And like every rest stop that I passed by, truckers like pulled over. This is getting real. They say that we won't have a food shortage. They say that, the US is pretty good. Um I want to believe it. I do believe it to a certain degree. Um I'm grateful to be from the South, and so my family got a farm anyway, or got gardens and got food out. Just go outside in the backyard, no, in the front yard or in the side yard. We got food anyway. So, but still, I hope that the news reporters are being truthful, um, and that our government is being truthful with everything, and stating that, even though this pandemic, it's bad, y'all. Well, they're not saying it's bad, but we know it's bad because the death tolls, it's getting up so high. It's getting up so high right now. Um, but they say we're good. People um don't have to necessarily stockpile, so to speak, yet. Yeah, right. I'm gonna grocery shop here, out here, and take home to my mom's house, because once I leave, we're gonna, fingers crossed. Well, it's no fingers crossed. I'm not getting stuck out here. I'm going home. I'm going home. Someone may stop me, question me. Hey, you possibly don't want to be on the road right now. I don't know, but once I make it back home to my baby, we're going to quarantine there, because my agency, they shut us down to the public. They have asked us to take our tails home and be safe, at least until May. So that's what I'm going to do, right? I hope and pray that everyone, that's watching this video, and not even just watching this video, I hope and pray that our country, that the world, we survive whatever this is, and we get closer, um, and we put more things into perspective, because, wow, this is our current 2020 reality check. Just as I was excited to say, woohoo, I've been in my van for a solid month. Guess what? I done ran home. So much for van life. I mean, no one knows anything. No one knows the future, all right? So I'm grateful that I have a place that I can quarantine at, um, park my van, work on my van. Not like, you know, I don't have any technical issues, so to speak, but finish getting some stuff together. This right here is terrible. Oh, yeah. My baby, her car seat's no longer in here. That blue thing is her little teddy bear. Oh, she's not in here. My baby, she's there and I'm here. We're good. We are all good. Y'all stay safe. I hope to post more videos. Um, van lifing and your mama's driveway, I guess. See y'all.